Dilly dilly.
Dilly dally, man.
Gotta watch the Bud Light commercials.
We killing these smalls.
I got it.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line, doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. You have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Trinity Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. What do you find so funny? I find it funny you even made it for a Monday.
Kind of low volume, by the way.
Welcome to today's show. Yeah, I'm not right on top of the mic. There we go. It is Monday, February.
Whatever.
It's the February,
It's the
whatever.
fifth.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Good morning.
I
I get my food stamps today.
Afternoon.
find that.
Oh,
Yay! But you can't
Yeah,
use them at
leech.
Taco Bell for cheese fries.
That's right. No, just toothpaste. Go down.
I don't know if I
No, but
would
I can-
trust the
I can
cheese
take
fries from
chicken.
Taco
For
Bell.
that, we're all paying for Smithy's toothpaste, man.
Ah.
What the hell?
And of
Yeah.
course, we've got Wayne Klotz, action news reporter, out with his camera today.
That's right.
So
How
Friday.
you doing, Wayne?
I'm doing all right. Been on quite a bit of a vacation. You know, I went down there and took a left turn at Albuquerque and a right turn at Najolan, and I don't know, I got lost for about a month and a half, but I'm back. We made it
Good
back.
to see you. Good to see you back.
So how'd that telethon go on Friday? I mean, I know how much was
Yeah, it
raised,
was all
but
right.
I didn't watch it at all because I was I was
You weren't
really
there,
I wasn't
so-
around. Yeah.
If you were there, you
Not all
weren't paying
about it.
attention to what was going on. So.
No, well, I wasn't there at all. So
I was going to ask if maybe you had a chance to actually catch some of it since you weren't actually there this time.
no, I didn't
But,
see any of it. I do know that they did manage to
Oh,
raise
it's raised.
$50,000 during that telethon.
That's right. They
So,
did.
Everybody that could,
50,000 and of course, not as much as we would have liked to have seen raised. We would have liked to, and I really was hoping we'd get the mic good stuff, but we didn't.
well, if you did contribute $5, you will eventually get the new dance of the samba, as well as
Samba.
the Mardi Gras garlands, the flambeau, which is an equipable two-handed open flame gas lamp, as well as the Mardi Gras mask fountain that will look similar, but not the same as the one that's on the picture.
You know, the mask fountain just intrigues me. I mean, is it going to be a fountain that has like a couple masks on the
No.
facade, like the mask down as the base shooting? Yeah, I don't know. What is it going to be? Have you seen it? You're shaking your head like you...
Well, the fountain mask is talking about the things coming off the top of it and folding over.
Oh, okay.
That's the fountain part, and so yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
That's what you want to call it?
It's just a type of mask. But, I mean, it is Monday, so we've got new stuff to tell people that came out on the...
To tell people.
But since I didn't see the telethon yet, I will see it eventually. I have no idea what was discussed. I do know that Chris made substantial updates to his daily blog, including today's. I mean, it is...
I hadn't even refreshed to see if I refreshed earlier, but I didn't really look at it.
What was that post from 5:23 this morning, or 5:32?
Or was that the other morning?
Well, yesterday morning he did that post before the Super Bowl at 4:30 in the morning. Then this morning he made another post at 5:30, but it was last edited 40 minutes ago.
Shouldn't the Super Bowl happen on April the 20th? Just saying.
It all depends on what you're calling a Super Bowl. Now,
That's right.
I don't know if you saw the post Super Bowl cake, which is the Super Bowl. And I'm sure that a lot of people had the Super Bowl movement today.
I watched bits of the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, I was tempted after the game, but
Didn't watch any of that either.
decided not to.
It's always really cute.
Hey.
Dean Cain was on this year, actually.
The game this year was very meh. Even the commercials were meh.
Oh, come on.
What? There
Beer
were one or
commercial
two
was funny.
I don't have cable, so I didn't watch Super Bowl either.
Super Bowl is on broadcast TV. It's on just about every TV in the world on Super Bowl Sunday.
No, it's not.
And it's on YouTube. Trying, so you have no excuse.
Protest. I'm protesting
It wasn't legally on YouTube.
Yes, it was. YouTube is. They actually advertised live on YouTube on the Super Bowl. How about that?
Yeah, I didn't see it at all.
So no excuse for you.
Now, if it was the World Cup, I would have watched every single one of the games.
Oh, you would have stayed up till watching it. I know.
The last few World Cups, I've watched every single game. So that's
let's
a month
jump
of.
straight to Bird. Why don't we today? Because
Well, jump straight where?
To the Dippy Bird.
Well, let's do the Friday update first. Friday update first, because the Dippy Bird stuff is going to take up a huge chunk of time, because there's a ton.
Yeah, well, again, I want to comment before we even get to it. We'll stick to this semi-normal.
Semi-normal, non-existent schedule.
I commented to somebody yesterday and a couple of people during chat, and I was actually just really, not shocked, but just impressed by how driven Chris is with this little project he's working on right now. That he was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, posting. He can't sleep over it, and got the programming on it at home on his home time, and worked over the week.
Well, he's trying to make the game better for everybody and providing that semblance of balance.
I just want to let people know that the drive and the dedication always impresses us here, at least me. And just give him a little kudos for that, because we do bash him with the Shroud Math. So I just had to throw that out. To get to that, we'll praise him just a wee bit more before we bash him.
That's just a self-control.
But the Shroud of the Avatar is update 265.
That is right. 265 weeks of updates from the Portalurium crew. And this one has the making of the Lost Veil, which is a new adventure area.
I don't think they've awarded those prizes
It's
yet.
gonna be lost for long,
Jack,
I'll tell you that.
If you didn't hear, your partner won the Valentine's hot tub for this telethon. So
You actually won something?
What?
I actually won something this past telethon. That's
Yeah, you'll get it probably never. So the Lost Veil is an adventure scene being done by List Rostov, where you will only be able to access it during special astronomical alignments. This is not to be confused with the Hidden Veil, which is where we reside. So we have not yet been to the Lost Veil. I like the fact that the screenshots were taken at dusk, or it's just naturally that dark in the Lost Veil.
I was curious to that effect, because all that, at least we see here, that hue to it.
That nice
I don't
dark
know.
blue hue.
Is it perpetual
Yeah, that's a new night
twilight,
vision.
like, you know?
It may be perpetually twilight. I mean, although that last screenshot does have some sort of
Team
light
Edward.
out there.
If it's perpetual twilight, I'm Team Edward.
It's a new night vision, man. That's a new night vision there.
Wait, is that the glittery vampire, or is that the melodramatic wolf? I can't remember.
That's the glittery vampire.
Glittery vampire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vampires still should never glitter.
I agree.
Yeah. Then something that lots of people have been looking forward to and been asking about over and over and over again on the telethons
this
is
has been
Heraldry,
long awaited.
which is going to
Absolutely.
include the custom family crest if you have that as a pledge reward. More information about how to connect your personal Heraldry blazon to your account will be coming up. As part of that, they're building the items that the Heraldry blazons will appear on, including the tabard armor, shields, banners, and all kinds of other things. Each week, they'll be showing off the latest items that they have created for Heraldry. Note that for now, they are using the Lord British blazon for everything.
About the big middle finger.
Well, I don't think that's an approved. I don't think that will be approved by the.
Because
COA.
people like you out there have the thought, yes,
Come on.
they gotten the They even mentioned this in the
Yeah, I bet they
telethon.
did.
The TTP, of course, is something that is a and actually all the heraldry is going to have to go through a visual check and approval before it goes in. So
Here is tall man. That's all. Here
Can't
is tall man. Here is tall
Yes.
man.
and you're going to be able to change your emblem eventually, so that if
Big
my
middle
understanding
finger.
is like the stuff like this coat, or what are we calling this item here? This is the tabard.
Yes, the tabard.
The tabard is going to be your official one, and then the ones you're going to be able to do for the shields, you're going to be able to like make a bunch of shields with the emblem you have, and then you can change it, and then
Close.
make new shields, and the old shield will retain in the old. So interesting points they're working on. We're going to have to wait and see how this all fleshes
Yes,
out. but-
we will see eventually.
nice.
We already talked about the telethon, so let's skip down to the NPC submission request for Xenos and several towns that need new NPC names. And if you have access to Dev Plus in the forums, you are eligible for the Design an NPC reward.
And no, not actually.
Wait. Sorry. If you are a founder, benefactor, or royal founder that had access to the Dev Plus, not the new fangled
Yes.
ones, you will actually have access to the design and NPC reward, and you can help and create and name a character in game. There is a submission in progress for Xenos in you right now. You do need to send that message on the forums to Lum.
There's a whole topic down there for y'all to go check out.
Yes.
And
So, founder,
ask-
Solid is a
Right.
founder. That's not a very high level, right?
It's, I believe,
It's around the
Look up there,
citizen.
what the pledge was.
I believe it was
It's,
whatever was 450 and above.
Hang on, I'm looking at it
I think.
now. It was developer level.
Yeah. Developer.
It was a developer level reward, which was design and NPC. Now, of course, the question was asked, if I have multiple accounts, do I get to name multiple PCs?
Yes.
And the answer directly from Lum is yes. Multiple rewards, you get to use those. And he's got a list out there for you Dev Plus people who get this. What upcoming towns are still going to aim and all that good stuff. So,
Yes, that list is here. The ones that need to be done: Bramble, Brittany, and suburbs. Bruchash,
right.
Brookside, Celestis, East March, Elad's Lighthouse, Fortis End, Gotti, Graph Island, Mud, No Reach, Northwood, Point West, Port Graph, Storms Reach, and West End.
So plenty of places.
Yeah, whoever chooses their NPCs for the town of Mud, they need to create all kinds of like Primus jokes, and they need to all revolve around "My name is Mud." Yes, and Fat and Nasty Point West is going to be epic. Yeah, so that is there. The Shroud of the Avatar launch event, March 14th. If you are in the Austin area, don't forget that is going to take place at the Texas History Museum, or the Bob Bullock Museum, which is right next to UT's campus and off of 12th and Guadalupe or something like that. You will need to RSVP for that, and you do have to be approved, and it's individual, not families.
That's right. If you sign up,
it
and
is
you get
just
approval,
you. Yeah.
It's only an invite for you. No no, bring my friends and
What
family.
about my old lady, man?
Well, your old lady's got to sign up and get approved as
You
well.
gonna like that?
And Valo, I would love to see you there, but I don't know if they'll approve you.
Yeah. Now, Valo can
He can apply,
always
but
go get
yeah.
himself
Another account.
Go get himself a packed out by Southwest and come hang out with everybody. It's
Oh,
South
yeah.
by Southwest. Yeah.
And I believe the tickets
That
for
can
the
also
South
be
by
fun.
Southwest gaming, I think those tickets for the gaming portion of the festival are only like $39. I
Yeah,
think.
39, $40
Yeah.
right now. As a matter of fact, I'm talking to Pete the Noob application. I actually have a press application in the process for us, so
That's pretty damn
he
funny.
told me I should apply. I should be able to get it.
Gaming
Back
news.
to our coverage, so.
That's right.
Yes, gaming news. Absolutely. So
That's
we'll,
pretty
we'll,
damn funny.
we'll let you know how that works out. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends.
I think they charge more for press passes.
Yeah, depends on what
Yeah.
we get. Yeah. Either way, we're gonna be there. So
I may not be. It all depends on what's going on. The live stream of the physical goods took place 2 weeks ago. Then don't forget ongoing free trial for anybody interested in Shroud of the Avatar. It is completely free to play, but your max skill level is set to level 50. So,
Can't do anything though.
well, you can do all kinds of things. You just can't get very far
free
into it.
mining accounts.
Well, free mining until you want to trade or sell that stuff. So
Can you talk to people?
you can talk to them.
Yeah. Can you talk to people?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, you can talk to people. That's about all you
Your text is automatically translated to Runish, and they can understand.
Must learn Runic. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that's not true. They're still looking for an executive assistant to help schedule all of Lord British's travel all over the world.
There's a job I could do.
And
Yeah,
Lord British wrangling is what it is.
About all those physical goods.
Yeah. Coordinate that
Coffee
stuff.
productions.
Well, I think
Oh,
everybody in the
Joe
office knows how
Velcro.
to make their own coffee.
Well, I'll never forget
I don't know about
the
that.
coffee lesson I got
I don't
from
know.
Rustic.
Got a travel
when I went
agent's
to
license.
Portalarium the first time, man. He was.
Yeah, no.
How'd
Yeah,
that
yeah.
go, lass? How'd that go?
You don't want Rustic
Oh, I'm
Dragon
telling you,
making your coffee.
Rustic is passionate about a lot of things, you know, and
It's one of them, huh?
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
lesson? What was the lesson?
You don't want to drink his coffee.
yeah.
Why is it strong?
That's the
he
lesson.
doesn't want to drink the piss that he thinks everybody else refers to as coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
Put enough amaretto in it, and then any coffee's good.
That's right.
Any coffee's
Yeah.
palatable with enough Irish cream as well.
There's that.
Yep. We do have upcoming events. Don't forget, Release 51 is February 22nd. Release 52 is Launch Candidate. Not this weekend, but next weekend there's going to be an interesting little marathon taking place in Austin, where lots of people
Yes,
are going to be
the
wearing.
Virtue Marathon.
Got a run or what?
Actually, it's a Austin Marathon is going on. There's
Drinking marathon? What kind of
several other runs going on, a half marathon, a 5K, all that at the same time. And
Yeah, I'll be doing the 5K. I'll be
What's
walking
that?
the 5K.
yeah, you'll be crawling the 5K.
driving the
Well,
driving the
I believe it's actually power walking the 5K with Justin, which means I'll be clenching my butt cheeks and like holding my elbows into my rib cage and just doing this really quickly.
I want pictures. I want to tell Dex to take some pictures of that.
Well, he's running the half marathon, so he won't see it.
I know,
And that starts like half an hour before the 5K, so I won't see him until after.
Dex is actually going all out
Yeah.
on it. But yes, this is this marathon. Why don't I say telethon? This marathon is the Austin Marathon, and it's to help the Children's Miracle Network and Portalarium Merits and the Airy Fund have teamed up together
To do Team Avatar.
promote this. That's right, to create team avatars.
Are they going to be
So,
spinning the wheel during the marathon?
No, they are
What's
not.
that? Yeah, spin the wheel. Actually, during the marathon, Merits app is giving doubles for everything you do active that day on the Merits app. So do check that out.
That reminds me to go
Airy
check
Fund.
my merits points real quick and buy something.
Well, great news there. Shroud of the Avatar has yet another offering in the Merits app, and we are now doing a set of armor. You can now enter for a chance to win. What was it? A Viking
Yeah, Viking armor.
armor? No.
Viking guard armor.
Viking guard armor. Thank you, Spiff. Yes. So you can get obsidian potions every couple days. You can get some fitness emotes through the Merits app, and now you can enter for a chance to win some of that other armor. And great stuff going on. You can enter for a chance to win one of the spiffy Team Avatar shirts. We have, where do I have that?
And I just bought one of the emotes off of the Merits app.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's one.
Well, you get a little bag, and then from there you get to choose.
Yes, you get to pick
You
one.
get to keep the bag, Les?
No, you don't
No,
get
you
to. You don't get to
Don't
pick
get
the bag.
that, man. You don't get to keep the bag.
Now,
You should be able to get to keep the bag.
Yeah. Before we get too far off
I
of this.
find a bag with stuff in it. When I open the bag and empty it out, there's a bag left over, people.
Like your baking powder.
Hey. We also have the Magnificent Trophy Rooms contest is returning. There are all kinds of weird requirements for that, for the screenshots, as well as the crafting process.
All entries must be 1920 by
1080. It's like, I don't even play in that game resolution.
Triplicate, with or without.
Yes. Then
Must not have been made while you were smoking salmon in a basement in Led Zepp slot.
yeah, it's all kinds of weird things. But yes, there is a forum thread for that. We also had the Crossroads, the Palisades Mall monthly flea market was over the weekend, I believe. So, all kinds of stuff.
And that is going to be a monthly thing now? Yes.
Monthly means monthly.
On the calendar?
Yes. Yep. So that's about all the really good stuff from the Avatars update. But I mean that Chris's blog thing. That
yes.
Oh man, it's like I know we want to talk about that.
Chris's blog. I want to.
You want to go somewhere else?
Thing. Real quick, because our good friend Ben sent out a tweet the other day over at relicsbyrill.com, and I took to a little bit of a retweet today to remind everybody about all the coinage that is now available at Relics by Rill. And if I can get this tweet in front of me.
If I remembered where I put the new coin at, I'd show it to people.
You should get that tapestry they had on there and replace that green screen you got.
Never. I don't know where I put the coin. So can't display that one. Yeah, so Relics by Real does have the new community coin, as well as the coin that is actually larger than the normal size of the challenge coins. And that's the coin that benefits the Leonardo Foundation out in Enid, Oklahoma. And those proceeds do benefit that foundation. So that coin is available on relicsbyreal.com as well. Yes. I guess we're still waiting for Laz to find something.
Yeah, I was looking for the coins to put up there for everybody so they can see them.
Oh, well.
There we go.
I'm going to get some coffee.
You can't find...
And of course, the coins are from the Master of the Mint.
Yes.
Right.
That Avatar
really,
Virtue coin
beautiful.
is pretty substantial. It's about it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's much larger than the normal community coin or the other challenge coins.
But the detail that has gone into these, I just had to share these because, again, they are available at Relics by Rill, and Sir Frank did another spectacular job getting these coins out.
Yeah, so great things there.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now let's get to some meat and bones.
Oh, you want to completely talk about how Chris had no rest for the wicked. He was up at 3:30 in the morning because he's so excited about mastery stuff, and he just couldn't sleep, and he must implement that. He was working on the Sun Tree, and this is from Sunday morning.
Sleeping pills, would you?
I'm thinking we should go to Saturday to no rest for the wicked.
Well, that's what I was talking about, or is that Saturday? Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Yeah, that's Saturday morning.
Yeah, what do you do this time?
He was working on the Sun Tree. As with all skills, each point gives you plus and minus attunement in the tree and the opposing tree. Also, there's a 1.25% chance in the mastery stat for that school. So if you have 80 skill, that stat is 1, which is 100%.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Thanks.
Shroud Math. After consideration,
Later.
After consideration of how these work, he's going to add tech, so only trees with masteries set to train or maintain will gain the mastery benefits. This means that he will also need to guard against players changing training stuff during combat. That'll be kind of funny.
Things, well, at least he's thinking how to counter the players before the players actually come up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We've
guess.
already come up with
That's
it.
good or bad, to tell you the truth, if he's thinking about these before the players do. But
And he's trying to find a new name for mastery because he doesn't like the name Master Mastery or Grandmaster Mastery. Focus.
Masturbate.
Well, you are a masturbator. I saw you taking lessons from the masturbator, Winfield.
Justin?
Me? Was that me?
No, it was Winfield.
Hey, well, ask Winfield who baits his hooks. Yeah.
That is Justin. Justin baits his hooks.
Information.
He's
I can
thinking.
lift 25 pounds with my left arm, but about 75 with my right. I'm just saying.
A lot of practice.
Maybe proficiency or dedication or something like that. I don't know what he's going to name it. It's going to be odd. Here are the effects per skill as he adds them. Light duration will be Shroud Math. So, yeah, Shroud Math.
Yeah. That works. That absolutely works.
Yeah, Shroud Math for all of these, and more than likely, yeah, Shroud Math. Yeah, Shroud Math.
Okay,
I mean,
light
it's
duration will Shroud Math. I
so
thought of this.
double at mastery. I don't get that.
Grandmaster. Great Grandmaster.
So
Call it that.
I think the original Sunspell lasts for what, 2 minutes or something like that. Right now, my light for
Spiff, how long is your light spell, Spiff?
17 minutes.
yeah.
There you go.
Mine's like
No, but-
no.
So at 80, it would last what, 4 minutes? Is that what he's saying? Because right now my light spell lasts 8 minutes, and I have
Spiff is a grandmaster, so he's got 17
59 is
minutes.
10 minutes.
at 55. No, but Shroud Math is changing. Shroud Math is changing. So light mastery, light duration will X 1 plus Sun Mastery. So twice at mastery. Mastery is at level 80. So does that mean that it's like light duration at 80 becomes only 4 minutes?
Mastery is
I
that what?
don't know. Shroud Math. I'm confused. And I think everybody's going to be confused until this is actually implemented. And I love the fact that Econdas and Gix are running in place.
Chris explained it. He said it was easy, and he put it. You can see how easy that is to.
When did he say that this was easy?
But on Friday, when he was in chat, and he said it was going to during the telethon, which he explained during the telethon, but of course he
And
did this.
what was I doing
after
during the telethon?
Oh, I don't know. You were on the farm.
So I wasn't watching the telethon, so I don't know.
Explain
But he
something.
was here talking to us on Friday in chat, dude.
Yes, but
Yeah, you really forget that?
no. But at the same time, this Shroud
He
Math
said it
is
was easy. I know.
yeah.
I don't remember that.
So
Oh.
yeah. Then let's see. All kinds of skills are getting changed, and Shroud Math. And at 4:40 in the morning, the 3-year-old monkey is awake and climbing on him.
He shouldn't be doing this with sleep deprivation, man. He shouldn't be messing with this stuff. I'm telling you, something's wrong.
Yeah.
sleep deprived. This is not a good time to be doing this.
Yep. Well, he
That's
did.
the best time.
He did take her on a 3-mile hike to some falls around the Austin area. So I do know that.
Morning?
No, I think that happened during the day.
Hike.
Well, he
He's gonna
he
die.
got the 3 miles in it, but I don't know whether or not he actually had to carry her back.
Well, we don't know that
Yeah.
yet. He only posted that Maxine had made it 3 miles in. He didn't know how she was going to do on the return trip. I
Yeah.
saw that. But
Yeah. And
great to see him out and about. I mean, again, he's got time. I mean, gotta love him, man. He's got time to do this craziness on this weekend, as well as go take his young daughter out hiking in nature.
Yeah, that's
So-
why they invent pixie sticks. You do know that.
yeah, I don't think she needs any more sugar. If you've met Maxine,
Yeah.
you know she does not need the additional sugar.
No,
No
not at all.
kid does.
But yesterday,
Walk her 3 miles and then give her a pixie stick and then another 3 miles and one more.
yeah, I don't think that sugar rush is going to last that long. I think you would need to just keep on pumping the sugar in, and then you end up with like a 300-pound 3-year-old. So it's counterproductive. But yesterday for
That
Chris
one, you can roll them.
was a crazy busy day with the 3-year-old.
Jeez.
They even made it to the Longhorns game where they beat number 12 in the nation, OU. And then while this will just confuse a lot of you, since I did graduate from UT, he is required to say what time it is. It is 4:29 in the morning, and OU still sucks. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, I may have graduated with my bachelor's from UT, but I still never saw a single one of their athletic games in person. I did watch
What
them
do
on
you
TV.
do?
Yeah, academics versus athletics, man.
He goes hangs around Renaissance fairs.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd tell you about those, but you're not interested. Because some weird things happens when you're camping. Okay, so enough chatter. Time to finish a few more trees.
How was
on-
that, Hoblock?
Oh, but you didn't see what happened at the other Ren fairs. He's finishing the Lunar Tree and doing all kinds of weird things. And if you actually get into it, for moonbeams, first off, holy crap! The math on this thing has been wrong all along. Shroud Math. The chance for it was supposed to be 100 minus the target dex divided by 2 minus the target intelligence divided by 2 times negative attunement. He left off the target part, so the smarter and faster the caster was, the less likely it was to land. He's fixing that and then increasing the radius based off of lunar mastery.
Ooh, what a
So
tongue.
No wonder mine never hit.
Smart.
Shroud Math, man.
What a tongue.
Yeah. So Shroud Math was broken and now it's been fixed.
Too smart.
Yeah, so Shroud Math is wonky and is being revised. Meteor Shower is getting a focus cost and cooldown bump for release 51 because it is crazy powerful, and he just needs to get a shortened cooldown timer. At Mastery will be less than it was in past releases.
Nerf.
So it won't affect anybody that's currently using it because they're probably already at Mastery or beyond.
Not quite.
No, not at all.
I don't know where I'm
That's
going.
screwed
At,
again.
at Mastery, the cooldown time will be less than it was in past releases.
Now, what's mastery again?
80.
Yeah, I haven't gotten even close to 80.
Go work on it. Yeah. Then all kinds of other Shroud Math. Night Step's going to add a chance to add a mesmerized effect to the target, so it'll help you line up that first shot from behind. Will-O-Bit
Oh, I
Wisp
love Night Step.
is going to be worked on last because, you know what? Save pets for last. Gust, the first stun on this, is stupidly short to the point that people avoid using it, and he's moving it from a 1 to a 2 second base. Then Mastery will be a multiplier on the stun duration. He would give it a boost to distance it pushes things, but that would make Air Masters cheaters in Gust Ball. I haven't heard of the Gust Ball game in a long time.
Okay, about the only useful thing for Gust is Gust Ball, in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure about you or anybody else out there, but I always thought the objective was to hurt and injure that opponent and kill it as quickly as possible. Why do I want to push it away so I can't hit it?
Yeah,
Makes absolutely no sense to
well,
me
if you use
whatsoever.
the bow, it's great.
If you're a
If
caster,
you
I
use a
guess
bow,
it has to
it's
be
great.
used.
Yeah.
Well, it would actually be useful if they actually made it so that way, like, ranged attacks did not work within the 1 to 3 meter range, and so that way you had to keep your distance. Then you would see,
That'd be nice
then
if
you would see
you
people
could
using
Gust
Gust to
to
blow
help.
those.
I can see
Opponents
if
away.
you could use Gust to maybe help, push that arrow a little further into that troll's heart, but that would, I don't
All
know.
Yeah.
your tanks get pissed off if you use Gust. They're
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing? Stop!"
Yeah, I'm trying to hit this thing with my sword and slice it to bits and
Keep
pieces.
blowing it
And
away.
people keep blowing it away, man. Pisses
Stop
me
it.
to hell right. I tell you, that's just me.
You're saying that
I
you
also
don't
use it to
enjoy
not
blowing
flying
people?
things out of the air.
Job.
Now, Econdis, that's actually one of the very first things that people did with the Gust spell, by the way.
Was blowing things
Is,
off? Yes.
Yes, they back in the day you used to actually be able to get to the very top of the Tower of the Shuttered Eye, and they would use that as a platform, which is where the idea for the Sky Arena came in outside of Owl's Head. Is once they couldn't do that, they had to build something to that effect so they can do that again. And that was the whole gist of the game, was to gust your friend or your, and people would sit there and watch. Some people would gather at the bottom just to wait to see people falling. And of course, back then we also had the helpful /zone command. So if you were good and you could get that off before you landed, you could actually zone back to the top of the Shuttered Eye before you died. But
Well, they do need to work on the mechanics of Gust to make it a viable spell again. So,
never
the reason,
understood.
yeah, there was a reason that they made it so that way you could not gust monsters off of anything, but you can still gust players off. So it does work in PvP.
Yes, there is an invisible fence
Yeah.
per se on
I-
things like the rope ladders or the rope bridges that aren't really.
Yeah, they do need to. You should be able to blow those monsters off.
I agree.
That's right. Then,
but that's
Then Air's Embrace,
Ooh.
bam, you saw it. Or Discharge was also increasing the base stun. Air's Embrace is going to get a small melee ranged crit bonus based on Dex. He got slowed down because he found a code in the Shroud Math that needs to be addressed, and then he'll get back to it. Dash, there was a boost to duration. The lightning's changed. All kinds of things are going to be changed in the Air School. Lots of significant changes. I really don't know what's going to happen between when he says at 80 mastery, something's going to be double versus. Is that we need to
got
test
rid
that.
of the
Yeah,
long foot proficiency versus skill level, so we had to find a replacement for that for some strange reason, apparently.
but
because,
as I said, I don't know what he's going to mean with
I
the
know.
double.
and again,
Shroud Math.
mastery versus grand mastery,
Mastery,
versus
mastery.
grand
Mastery.
Yeah.
mastery.
It's going to
There
be
we go.
Why don't we just call it
Shroud
double
Get
mastery?
dilly, mastery.
You got triple
Dilly,
mastery?
dilly.
And then this morning,
Triple mastery.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting.
because we have
Yes,
1
we
minute,
did.
because last.
Yeah, we got all the time we want.
Yeah. He slept in a little bit after the Super Bowl last night, and now he's going to be doing weird things to the fire Tree.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is reluctant.
And on that note,
Give
why don't
that
we
guy
just
some
leave
sleeping
him
pills,
hanging
will they?
right there,
Come on.
and we'll come back to that.
Give me some sleeping
Yeah.
pills.
Fire.
Let them soak in all those other Shroud Math thoughts while they're doing that. We'll
Killer.
stick fire.
Yes.
We'll stick
Rubies.
fire in there tomorrow. And
Ruby,
Spiff
man.
ain't here to get
Yeah.
hurt too much.
Shroud Math is going to take place
Send
all over the
analysis
fire
tomorrow.
tree. Well, you can always tune in to the show while you're at dialysis with the NBN app.
That's
That
right.
that guy will tell you all about.
No.
You better believe it. That's right. The NBN app is available out there on
Firewall
the
has
Google
you
Play
guys
Store,
blocked.
the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. Man, your screen's all messed up, brother.
No.
And if you want
Shades
to
of
take Shroud
ads.
Avatar wherever
Shades
you
of
go,
ads
you can
coming.
go get yourself a copy
Oh,
of the
here
Shroud
it comes.
Avatar app. And you'll be able to read the NBN Daily Britannian, listen to the radio, Lunch and Knives and Jack, throughout the day around the clock.
That's
You
yeah.
can listen. Or you can shop the marketplace, come on into Discord, read the forums, and much more. Check out help videos, hit us up in social media, or check out the NBNN Shrouded Avatar community calendar.
That's right.
NBNN.info.
That community calendar is at nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button at the top, and then realize that Laz has aggregated all of the available community calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that he knows about. If you have a community calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and eventually he'll add that calendar there. And eventually I'll read it if I ever feel like it. Then all times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude Britannia time.
Yes, Nude Britannia time. Mondays through Fridays, 12s and 6s, around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots interpreting the news,
RFB.
so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with us. At 5 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, they're going country. At 7 p.m. this evening, Arius.
Nope,
Nope, not going to
Nope.
be here?
not gonna be here.
Okay.
Not gonna do it.
It wouldn't be prudent. Arius is not going to be here for the GMC Top 20 countdown.
Sorry,
Ed-
guys.
It's okay.
Soon.
It's all good. Back when you're ready. At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, it's going to be Monday nights with DJ Killy. At 9 p.m., you need to go join Andar Tiana for the weekly open role-playing event out in Verret Chaos at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought, and do all kinds of weird in-game things. In-game role-playing, because you know what? All great adventures take place at the Pub
Happen in
of...
the pub.
Yeah. At 9 o'clock, the Order of Vengeance is doing their guild meeting, taking place in their Discord channel. And the final event of the evening is taking place on Radio Free Britannia. And that is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this Monday, February 5th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Now, see, one thing you did miss while you were away this past telethon was a telethon. A bunch of the community members who volunteered got to actually sit down with Richard, and he broke out his original DM'd round of Dungeons and Dragons right there in the hallway on the floor portalarium with a couple of our community members. Now, how
Been checking,
cool
guaranteed
is
he
that?
wasn't using new rules.
He was using classic rules, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
You know, I mean, how else do you play D&D? You know, you can,
You toss out the rule book and you create your own.
That's right. Well, you use the rule book as a guide. The rule book is a guide. Nice
Yeah.
for you to define your characters and say, okay, your character class signed by the rule book. Everything else to DM's discretion.
Yeah, the DM's a cheater.
Hey, yeah. DM's a god, man. DM's a god.
Man. Don't piss him off. You get screwed. Right?
But yes, that time of the day to remind you that you are joining us. You're watching Lunch, or listening to Lunch with Lance and Jazz on NBNN right here, nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Cynicist, or twitch.tv/NBNN News. And of course, if you have any news that you think we should be talking about here, you got a hot topic of the day, you want to come join us and join in on what we're talking about, or you want to tell us how much you hate us, come on in, say hello, drop us a line, give us a ring. We're here throughout the day. Hit us up on social media and let us know what's going on in your world. Of course, we always want to hear from you, the community out there, and tell us what's hot and what's not out there. Of course, as mentioned earlier, the Airy Fund, in cooperation with the Merits app and Shroud the Avatar, is a proud supporter of Team Avatar happening at the Austin Marathon. And you can enter for your chance to win one of 5 of the beautiful competition shirts that Team Avatar is going to be wearing out there. And you can enter daily in the Merits app. Don't forget, you can also help support other causes. We've got a host of causes lined up for this year, and you can check those out at theairyfund.org. Wands, Coil Moore still in business?
It is.
Okay. And if you want a custom-made wand or stave, you just contact that, and he will get you taken care of. Of course, don't forget, if you want to listen to a little music and you don't want to do all the labor, Scrota's music service is available. It's Scrota, it's music, and it's a service.
Tell him you want Carapace and straps.
I'd like you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, newly remodeled and updated for the best for your shopping pleasure. If you need crafting or equipment making, all the vendors out there are fully stocked with pretty rock solid prices, so you know what you're gonna pay. You need. Located in the Quell region next to the town of Elysium, conveniently located near the Elysium. So I'm sorry, next to the town of Etzer, not Elysium. Duh.
Elysium's not a town.
Has got those new coins out there for you, and don't forget that if you want to get your hands on them, you can go to Relics by Rild and check out all the new swag that Sir Frank has made. And as always, if you want to get some clothing, some t-shirts, some hoodies, some baseball caps, some skull caps, or any other gob, I believe he's got towels and shower curtains, all sorts of stuff coming in. Coffee mugs, beer mugs, shot glasses, stickers, bumpers like the NBNN I love this shit bumper sticker. You can get this at relicsbyrild.com. And of course, if you want to save a little money, and who doesn't like to save a little cash, mention us, use the promo code NBNM when you check out at Relics by Rild, and you'll save 10% off your purchase. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment today throughout the week inside Shroud the Avatar. If you need news, you need information, tune in to WRFB Radio Free Britannia's happenings inside the game. And of course, no show would be complete without us telling you about Shroud Marketplace. ShroudMark.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell you a little about it and what you can do to become a member.
No, ShroudMarketplace.com. Best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And that means accounts to Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. You know what? You go to that Game Gold section, and I'm selling some gold. I'm selling some gold.
Selling some gold. You
Yeah.
actually got.
I've got some gold to sell, man. But anything and everything Shroud related, I mean, everything is from different vendors. Each vendor's a player of the game who's responsible for setting their own inventory and maintaining their own prices. So it's like, it's easy to register. I just click on the register button. In order to start selling your stuff, you click on vendor registration. Then on the right side, you can just like start adding products. I mean, it's like create new product, boom. And you can start adding your stuff. Anything and everything Shroud related there. I love the fact that you can find Kodos cheaper than you can get off the add-on store. Let's see if there are any still available, because I know that there is stuff going out this weekend. So you can always go
all
to
sorts of stuff.
Seder Stinky Sewer Shop or Athena's Treasures, where they're both selling Kodos $65 for 100 Kodos, which is $20 cheaper than you can get off the add-on store, the official add-on store.
Indeed.
65 cents a piece.
And you can find, and speaking of that, if you go into like the crafting section and you go to consumables, you can find those teleports and recall scrolls that are so popular with people because, you know what, fast travel. And you can see that there's two different vendors selling some teleports and recall scrolls. One guy selling them for $4.99 for 100. The other guy is selling them for $4.49 for 100. Which one would you prefer to pay for, especially when they're guaranteed not to fizzle? $4.49 right here.
You can't make those claims.
I can make those claims because there's no fizzling in the game for scrolls. Until they add a fizzle chance because you don't have the right
give them
mastery.
ideas.
Yeah. And do you remember UO where it's like you'd have to have at least 11 majory in order to cast recall?
You know, I don't remember it being that low. I
think it was. I think it was 11 for a chance to cast it. So I think, but I mean, that's asking me to remember what 15 years ago or so.
You sit there
15,
doing
20
this
years
all day trying to cast spells. You know.
Yeah. So all kinds of stuff. I mean, the best part is the services out at Shroud Marketplace, where you've got all kinds of things where people are selling their services. Several different vendors selling power hours, which is going to be your leveling. You can get your general XP pool. You can find people servicing actual specific skills, like if you're looking for someone to help with your GM mining. They've got mining runs that are organized. You've got adventure XP boosts, all kinds of power hours.
That's not legal.
It is perfectly legal.
Not in the EU.
Yes, yes, it is. It is perfectly legal, man.
Perfectly legal to pay your VAT on it.
Yeah, pay your value-added tax.
That's the vendor's responsibility, not yours.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You black.
If you're looking for someone to do some cheese sign writing, you can always contact Wolfdom's shop, and they'll get right on that. If you're looking for Scrota's music service thing, you can do that. I mean, you've even got a Soda Design Services, which is not the Deco Divas. The Deco Divas are selling packs of deco items, and they've got a couple packs out there in the decorations category. If you're looking for someone to help you get married in-game, that's also available.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
EU VAT tax included, Les?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
custom-made package. We take cash, we take Kodos, we take gold, we take butter, we take trade. I might even take fish if it's from the right person, but
If you teach Laz the Gus spell and you teach him how to blow really well, he'll be more than welcome, happy to get you married.
but if you're looking to get hitched, you want to get married, come see you need, from the wedding gowns to the tuxedos to the locations to custom. Yes, that's the word. Vows. And yeah, if you want an above ground wedding, an underground wedding, a lakeside wedding, a seaside, you want it, we've got it here at Weddings and More by Laz.
That's right. You need to go to shroudmarketplace.com. Buy stuff, and if you're interested in selling your stuff, you need to create that vendor account and start selling your stuff just like myself or Laz. and over 95 other players. So, you know what?
That's right.
Great place to do it. Allows for some healthy competition between vendors. And you know what? People buy weird things, man. That's all I got to say. Yeah.
Now, while we got a hot minute left, you want to talk about that guy who wants to know about
Ooh, it is hot.
the emote? Just for giggles and grins.
Which guy wants to know about what emote?
The ELUA for offline mode. You know, that little...
That's absolutely silly because that I mean, I can't believe he even posted that
I mean, was it
for
me or
discussion.
what?
It was you. I mean, that was absolutely stupid.
The end user license agreement for offline mode is whatever the hell you want to do with it. If you want to pay your little brother to farm for you, what the hell's the sense of playing single player offline if you're going to pay somebody else to play it for you?
Yeah, and that's one where I really think that person is trying to confuse single player online, which is an online mode of play. You just don't have the advantage of seeing other players, and they're going to confuse that they were single player online mode, allowing someone else to use their account, which is a violation of the end user license agreement to justify their botting. So yeah, it's not worth really discussing because they're trying to find a workaround and obfuscate their botting. But yeah, it is that time for us to thank everybody for hanging out with us. Some of you we love more than others, especially those that donate.
You know who you are.
Yes. Thank you for watching out on
We
Twitch,
gotta get
YouTube,
outta
or
here.
listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. Woohoo.
That's right. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back with more here on NBNN tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.